What's up everyone, it's TheRazoredEdge, and today I'm here to bring you guys a video all about the original Gears of War trilogy here on Xbox Series X. And one of the most frequent questions I'm getting on Twitter about the Xbox Series X is the state of the original 3 Gears of War games. Now, some people were hoping that these would get like a frame rate boost of some kind, and unfortunately they have not. But even though that's a bit disappointing, they still do have all of the upgrades that they had introduced on Xbox One X, like all of the enhancements that they had where they all go up to 4K, and then they have the added bonus of, you know, with the Xbox Series X being, you know, a very powerful console, results so far for me is that it runs really smooth, just as smooth as it did on Xbox 360, all 3 of them. And they're also just like very stable, and it pretty much deletes the loading screens for the most part. Like, they last like no time at all. So in this video we're going to showcase each of the first 3, since they're the ones that people ask about the most beloved in the Gears franchise. So let's start off with some Gears of War 1, and actually I won't cut the beginning here because Gears of War 1 is funny. It's the only Xbox Gears of War game where you can skip all of the intros. I don't know why you can't do that on Gears 2 and Gears 3, but like we could do this. Watch, I can show you. So we can go bat and then hit start, and look, there's no like loading in or anything. So let's go to campaign, single player. Let's go to new campaign. Let's just throw it on casual, accept, and you just see the loading screen right here, and it will load directly into the brand new campaign, and it lasts pretty much no time at all. Look at that. No, there's no waiting around. You just get straight into the campaign. That's what I like to see. So I can show you guys like a little bit of the stability in the beginning of the game here if you guys want. Man, for a game that came out in 2006, this still looks really, really good, and the responsiveness is amazing. It feels like you're playing on an Xbox 360. The problem with playing the original trilogy on Xbox One, Xbox One S, and Xbox One X is that in order for these games to run, basically the games are emulating an Xbox 360, and the game is running on that on an Xbox One. So with Xbox Series X, since it's like so powerful now, that it actually can like compensate for the emulation with its power, and it just feels like you're playing directly on Xbox 360 again, you know, with the added benefit of these faster loading screens and all that. So let's take a bit of a run around here and see how nice it looks. It definitely kind of has like, there's been no work done to it in terms of like, you know, added textures and stuff, but just how it feels, super smooth. Like, one of the reasons I never really came back to console gaming for a long time is that a lot of the Gears games I liked were 30 frames per second, and it felt it felt very noticeable, like going from a high frame rate and coming back to 30. But with the difference being now with a very stable 30 FPS, you barely even notice it. It's actually quite surprising. So did I pick training, or did I decide to go up here? I don't remember. I think you go up here and press the button. Look at that. Bat. Dude, this game is so good. I love the vibes. Good old Gears 1. Alright, and then we can... My controller aim ain't the best, so please forgive. There we go. We just move through the guards' quarters, and then we can move on to checking some Gears 2 and Gears 3. Alright, we running. Oh, and there's the classic jump scare. God, that was so grim back when you played this back in the day. Alright, Mr. Locust. Oh, very nice. Oh no, wow, okay. Even on casual, the Locusts absolutely wreck you. They're so cool. Alright, this part of the game was so notorious for frame drops. Once this door gets slapped open after they cut it open, it absolutely tanked the frame rate. So I'm really curious to see how this handles. I'll move the camera and stuff and see what exactly happens. Come on now. We all remember this moment. Look at that. Super quick. Didn't even notice there's any jitters or anything like that. Oh my god. My controller aim is non-existent. It's very bad. This game isn't too, this game doesn't have like hardcore aim assist like modern games do. So it's definitely kind of down to just you being good with your analog sticks. Alright, we got him. There's a couple more to deal with over there. I see them. Oh. Sniping him out of his little... There we go. I think it's just this last one to deal with. Oh no! I thought that was Dom for some reason. Okay, hold on. Just this guy. We got the flank. Happy days. Awesome. Alright, and that is Gears of War 1 on Xbox Series X. Performs really well. I know it doesn't go above 30 FPS, but it's super stable, doesn't feel choppy, runs smooth, just like it did on Xbox 360, because emulation just seems to run a lot better on Xbox Series X. So let's dive into some Gears of War 2 and see how that one performs. Alright, so here's some Gears of War 2. Now this one, for some reason, it doesn't allow you to skip all the cutscenes like Gears 1. I wish more games would let you do that. Just skip past the boot screen after you've watched it like 50 million times. Alright, so here we are. Gears of War 2. Let's hit the start button. Wow, okay, that's fast, man. It just usually sits there for ages loading when you're playing it on Xbox One or Xbox 360. So that's definitely a noticeable improvement on Gears of War 2. So on Gears 2, let's go into the campaign and jump into the beginning chapters and see how quickly it loads in. Oh my god, look! Did you guys see that? That was instant! Oh my god! Man, there you have it. Gears of War 2 was so epic. The lead up to this game is such a nostalgic little trip here for me, but we're tip of the spear. Welcome to Delta. Let's skip through this, I guess, if we can. There we go. Alright, so let's go into training the Rook.
Lucky me.
Go easy on
Bring
the
old
kid,
Benjamin
okay?
Carmine into battle for not so long. Poor fella. Spoilers. Alright.
Good to know you're fighting with a pendulum war hero.
Poor little Ben Carmine.
To me, man.
What a legend. But yeah, this game,
Meet you, sir.
this one in particular, when I hopped back on to play it, to make content on when I was on Xbox One, Xbox One S, Xbox One X, it was the one I struggled with the most. And right now, playing it on Xbox Series X, it feels as responsive as Gears of War 4 and Gears 5, and that's definitely significant. Like, I feel like my aim would not be an issue on this game. I struggle with controller aim because I've been on keyboard and mouse for such a long time, but it's so responsive on this that it feels like it would be pretty simple and straightforward. Alright, so now I get to back up my statement and see if it actually is true that I get to aim properly. So, yes, tutorial, I get you. I gotta shoot all these. Alright, boys, I get how to play. Okay. Look at that. 4 for 4, 5 for 5, or however many that was. Alright, so as far as I remember, we should be bumping into some locusts here, so that'll be kind of like the real test.
There's another one.
Watch out.
Oh my god. Okay, Carmine. Oh, I forgot he did that. A little bit of an ambitious throw there, but you saw that explosion and no frame dips at all. Super smooth. Hell yeah. Alright, we chainsaw through this. Should be some enemies up around here. I'm pretty sure they pop up at some point here. Ooh. This is a cool moment. Meeting Ty Kaliso for the first time. What an absolute legend. Alright, let's move through and get some gunfire going.
Get ready.
Alright, so there'll be another nice explosion here. So right there, and then we'll also be able to blow these guys up with the ambush. So let's just wait till they get into the middle. Come on, boys. All of you. Alright, here we go. Alright, that should kill them all. Hell yeah, not a single frame dropped, man. Obviously, I have no kind of like, I have no tools to see if that was the case, but like, I didn't feel anything or notice anything. That's super cool to see. This is definitely the best way to experience these games at the moment. So let's move on and check out some Gears of War 3, shall we? Alright, so now moving on to Gears of War 3, and with this one, I actually remembering, I think you can skip some of the intros on this one, but the original trilogy by far is the most requested kind of what's the gameplay like on Xbox Series X from you guys, so we can hit the back button here, I believe. Oh yeah, look at that. You can skip that. That's nice. more games do that, please. And then we can load in to the main menu of Gears of War 3 here, which shouldn't take too long. The main reason it takes a little bit of time is because it actually takes your connection into account. So you got to download, you know, all the updates and playlist kind of stuff for public matchmaking and all that. So that's why that takes a while, but that's got nothing to do with kind of like the power of the console or anything. So let's jump into campaign. We'll go to standard, we'll go to new, and then we can go, I mean, it doesn't matter, does it? So let's do that, and then hop in on casual, because I'm an absolute casual. And let's see how quick the loading screen is here. That's pretty fast. Okay. No waiting around there. And then this is definitely a callback to Gears of War 1, which we just played. It's so weird to play the beginning of these games like back to back to back like this. And then, whoa, this is trippy. After just playing this in Gears 1. So, same story for this one is that it feels like just like playing it on 360, if not better, because you're not dealing with that kind of added layer of it's suffering in performance because of the emulation, because of Xbox Series X's power. But dude, it's so weird playing this like back to back to back like that. And then this being a dream sequence makes it all the more trippy. So this will be kind of like definitely a test of how smooth it is performance-wise, because the amount of visual effects popping off in this section is unbelievable. Alright. Poor Adam Phoenix, man. Man. Oh my god, like pretty... Dude, spoilers, like genuine spoilers for anyone who hasn't played these games. Like, if you don't want to hear any spoilers about deaths, do not listen to what I'm about to say. But all of the characters right here next to Marcus are dead. That's Adam Phoenix. You have Benjamin Carmine, Dom Santiago, and Anthony Carmine. That's really, like, poetic. Whoa. Look at that. This feels so smooth, too. Isn't that a corpse right there? I think there is a corpse right there. That's actually a building. Oh, my God. Yo. These guys are kind of like... They're like dust locust? I don't know. There's stuff I, like, haven't observed about this game in a while. They're kind of like, almost like lambent dust creatures. And they're kind of like the savage locusts that pop up later in the campaign. Oh god. And that's him. This is so cool. Damn, I can really feel my aim. Because this is more of a modern title than the other two, so it definitely feels a lot better to play. Oh my god, look at that flame grenadier. Such a throwback. There you go. And we got these guys as well.
I disobeyed orders to do it. It cost us the battle.
Oh my god. Corpser. Corpser boss fight. Gears 1 throwback right here. Oh no. He's getting sucked into the vortex. Oh god, look at the boomers. God, this is so trippy. Right there. Oh, the corpser's gone. He got sucked away. And there it is. There is the beginning of Gears of War 3. And that's going to be our look at all three of the original games on Xbox Series X. Now, I did play the multiplayer on all three of them as soon as I got my hands on the console, and they perform just as similar. Like it's you know, the 30 frames per second, but stable. Obviously, you have to deal with their legacy issues, like the fact that Gears 1 and Gears 2 don't necessarily have servers. Gears 3 does, so it's a bit more stable online than those two. So it's cool that they're all available on the modern console. It's nice that they don't get left behind, and you can play them just as they were. Hopefully, in the future, at some stage, we'll get some kind of you know, Master Chief Collection-esque kind of thing for Gears of War, where, you know, maybe they'll all be remastered, maybe they'll just be upscaled, maybe they'll just update all three of them at some point and up the frame rate because they are first-party Microsoft titles. You know, Gears is probably the next biggest franchise behind Halo and Forza. Those are their big three: Halo, Forza, Gears of War. So I hope to see Gears of War 1, Gears of War 2, Gears of War 3. And you know what? Even Gears of War Judgment deserves it. You know, get some nice little remastered or upscale or up frame rate kind of treatment there. And all that kind of stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little showcase of the original Gears of War trilogy on Xbox Series X. If you did, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to my channel for all future Gears of War related content and Xbox Series X. Share the video around if you really enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter at TheRazoredEdge. My Discord link is in the description if you guys want to join and play Gears of War with me, discuss Gears of War with me, or just, you know, just have some general fun. But that has been it, guys, and I will see you all next time.